We had a great worship service last week. Looking forward to another one today. All right. Very thankful. All right. Let's see. Some things going on here. We're going to have a deacons meeting today after the worship service. Been planning on that. It's been bumped down the road so many times for weather and so forth, but we'll have a deacons meeting today to get ready for the church business meeting this Wednesday. Church business meeting Wednesday the 29th. And we'll go over our financial report. We will also have the congregation vote on a new church secretary. All right, because Susan has been doing so many things for so long, but there's some things that only family can do. And if you're a caregiver, you understand that. And she's a caregiver to 2 or 3 folks every day. And so that means there's less time available for some of these other things. And I've always been of the opinion that if one person in the church is doing the work of 10 people, then there's 9 people not being developed and serving. Okay? So we also want to let people know other opportunities to serve. I know, because I've got ESPN, all right, that y'all been sitting there, some of you have been sitting there saying, you know, I wish I could serve the church some way. I wish there was something I could do. I know you, because I've been hearing that. All right. Well, there's some things you can do. All right. And it's time that she turns over some of these things to some other folks. Really. The sign outside, one of the great ministries we have is our sign, and she's been doing such a fantastic job. You have no idea how many comments I get on that sign out there, people driving by. We have no idea how many people actually see that message every week. All right? And she does it the right way. I've been at other church where somebody wanted to take it over one week and put up how great it was that their college football team won. Okay, that's nice, but that's not a gospel ministry. All right? That's not a gospel message. And that sign is to give a message from God's church about the gospel. And she's been doing a fantastic job at that. But somebody needs to take that over now. Okay? Do that once a week. There's a calendar on the wall in the foyer, and somebody needs to take over that, just simply filling in the events and upcoming things there. She's been doing this ministry of cards, you know, the cards that go around and you sign, and then she sends them to the homeless folks or people who've been sick or whatever. All right? Somebody can do that, and that's a very meaningful ministry of encouragement and exhortation, uplifting. Somebody can do that. The ministry of food to families when there's a funeral, when there's a death in the family. She's been handling that. The church pays for that, but she's been handling that. Somebody can take over that. Okay? Organizing our church dinners, having people sign up for the menu so that not everybody is bringing bread and nobody forgot to bring the meat. Okay? Making sure that that's covered, and then organizing how it's set up, and organizing the cleanup. Cleanup is important, all right? Somebody can take over that, and doing the shopping for the church at Sam's Club, buying stuff in bulk and stuff. Somebody can take over that. So you think about that, and these are all things that the church doesn't have to vote on, like a secretary. It's not a position in the church bylaws, but it's an important ministry. A lot of things. Nobody has to take all of these things, but if somebody wants to take one of them, somebody else wants to take one, somebody else wants to take, that's fantastic. And you will get a chance to serve and grow and develop, and the Lord will keep track of that and bless you for that, the way He's been blessing her. And she'll be able to dedicate more of her time to taking care of her family, which nobody else can do that for her. Somebody else can do some of the stuff here at the church, but nobody else can do the family thing. Okay, so y'all pray about that and think about that. And if you want to do one or more of these ministries, see her or see me or see somebody. Okay, and that would be beautiful. I know you've also been wondering about Secret Sisters, and Diana, who's not here today, she's still suffering with that long COVID. Next week we will draw names for Secret Sisters. We'll draw names next week for Secret Sisters, and that's been a very good ministry. Having somebody know that you've got somebody who's just praying for you, exhorting and uplifting and encouraging you, all right, and wondering who that is. Now, this year when we do Secret Sisters, remember, don't go crazy with it. Don't buy them a new car or anything like that. Okay? It's supposed to be something just inexpensive at their birthday or just whatever holiday, Groundhog's Day, whatever it is, okay? To remind them that somebody cares about them and encourages them. What we don't want it to be is a contest that prices people out of being able to participate, okay? So keep it under control so that more people can participate. If you don't want to participate, that's fine, but if you do, they'll be drawing names next week, secret names. And those secret names go in the vault. I'm the only one who knows them, and I immediately erase it and forget what they are. And if y'all don't think that's possible, ask the married ladies, and they know that they can tell something to their husband, and immediately it's gone. Okay? It's a skill we develop. Okay? It's a skill we develop for privacy's sake. All right? All right? To respect your privacy. Yes.
Can she send us, like maybe through Messenger or something, the form that we normally fill out each year for that?
Yes, she was working on those last night. All
I
right.
think she was gonna make some changes or add,
Yeah.
add some things.
Yeah, and she was working on that last night, and then when she got up this morning, she didn't get up. She was, not making, okay. And some of y'all know how that is, so, okay. So be thinking about that, and be thinking about opportunities to serve, how you could do that, all right? We want to thank the Lord for our food ministry. Our food ministry yesterday, Ronnie and his volunteers served over 170 hot meals. Over 170 hot meals. And the food pantry handed out over 79 boxes of groceries. 79 boxes. That's that's several truckloads, folks. That's several pickup truckloads of food. And we look around here, there's no way we could afford all that. Even if each of us bought that, we couldn't afford. The Lord's doing that. The Lord it's just showing up. It's just showing up, and we're thankful. We're thankful for that. Prayer requests and praises this morning. We want to remember to pray for our missionary for the month of January, Brother Paul Pritchard, our missionary to Brazil. So we want to continue to pray for him. We mentioned Susan and being a caregiver. We want to pray for all the folks she takes care of. We want to pray for her mom, who is 90, 92, 93. 93. That,
She's had a lot of episodes this week with her heart. She's in congestive heart failure.
well, at that age, nothing is simple, but congestive heart failure is bad enough all by itself. All right, so let's pray for her. And her brother Bill, the Lord continue to work in his heart. All right, let's pray for Randall Sloan, who's continuing to recover from those surgeries due to the car accident. We want to pray for Whitney and the baby. She's bad off right now with this respiratory stuff that's going around. All right, we want to pray that she gets through that and the baby stays healthy. We're going to pray that baby in. That's what we're going to do. And we're all going to fuss over that baby when it gets here, and we're all going to play with it. All right?